Hey, honey loves, happy birthday, Capricorn. It is officially your energy, and you are a highly motivated, unstoppable boss and a VIP, a very important person. Whether it's to you or your family members, your colleagues, or your romantic interests, people know that they can count on you. You take your word, your responsibilities, your position so seriously that loved ones sometimes have to ask you to lighten up, right? But the truth is, you play just as hard as you work. Work hard, play hard is absolutely your motto. Cue Wiz Khalifa, okay? But the work has to be done first before playtime can ensue. So the partner of your dream must understand that, must live by the same code, must mirror your ambition or have more of it, and be ready for absolutely anything because you 100% are. Now, what zodiac sign is coming with that energy? What zodiac sign fits the bill? We're going to go sign by sign and find out just who your match is. Hey, honey love. So we're back with how Capricorn matches with all signs. So when you, Capricorn, are dating another Capricorn, y'all are getting things done and you know how to have fun. Balancing work and play is so not an issue. Y'all both already know how to do it and you do it well. The only time you will have a problem is if something else pulls focus from your relationship. Your relationship stops working when you stop working for it. Other than that, easy breezy. Now, Capricorn, when you get with a Capricorn Aquarius cusp or a Capricornius, happy birthday to y'all as well. Well, actually, yeah, your birthday's still up and coming. But anyway, Capricorn, when you get with a Capricornius, this is someone who is up for anything, who always brings a unique perspective that allows you to thrive in ways that you never thought of and helps you to open your mind. The relationship always feels fresh. It never gets boring. So when do y'all have a problem? When somebody gets out of line. Nobody plays. Hey, honey love, so we're back with how Capricorn matches with all signs. Happy birthday once again, Capricorn. And when you get with an Aquarius, being neighboring signs means that you will always learn new things from them, and they can always count on you to keep them grounded and remind them of where they come from and remind them of their roots. So all in all, there's going to be times where you bump heads when one of you or both of you want to be stubborn, but you can always have faith in knowing that things will work out for the better and that you will always stay connected because of how your connection works. You learn from them, they stay rooted in you. When you get with an Aquarius Pisces cusp, this is another relationship where growth is top priority and completely inevitable, if I'm being honest, to the point that you feel pushed to grow whether you're ready or not, okay? There's a constant push and pull, so it's cosmic. So when you commit to this relationship, that's what you're committing to. It's very similar to a Capricorn and Capricorn relationship. You're in it until you're not, which completely depends on you. Hey, honey love. So we're back with how Capricorn matches with all signs. Happy birthday, Capricorn. So when you get with a Pisces, the joining of the fishtails, right there. When the sea goat meets the fish. When y'all work together, there's nothing you can't do, okay? And you're willing to commit and try this relationship out. Try whatever Pisces brings to the table, including the relationship with them. That's probably how I should say it. Until they act fickle. You don't do fickle, okay? Because when you commit, you need commitment back. You need them to commit just as much as you do, okay? If they don't want to, or they say that they can't, then that's when you leave, because damn that, you ain't gonna bother arguing that, and then you stop believing in them and their promises, and you stop believing in their relationship. So, hey, honey love, so we're back with how Capricorn matches with all signs. Happy birthday, Capricorn. Now, when you get with a Pisces Aries cusp, when the sea goat mixes with the fishy ram or the fish ram or ram fish, however you want to put it, y'all can just go on and cue Intentions by Justin Bieber, because you made your intentions with them clear from the door, okay? This can be the love you pray for, but when Pisces Aries cusp acts irrationally or if you use your lack of stability or feeling a lack of stability to manipulate the situation, this is when y'all are gonna be a nightmare for each other. It's just, it can be smooth or it can be a hot mess. It really just depends on how y'all wanna work together. Key word being work together, because when you work against each other or you try to get at each other, it's just all bad. Hey, honey love, so we're back with how Capricorn matches with all signs. Okay, happy birthday, Capricorn. So when you get with an Aries, neither of y'all are the type to sit around and wait for life to happen, okay? You prefer to strategize before acting, so you make moves make sense, whereas your Aries partner acts first and asks questions later. But when you each do your thing in your own respective lanes and you respect each other in those lanes, you accomplish way more than you expect. You actually surprise yourself. You actually surprise yourself with how quickly this relationship got started. Now, when you try to tell your partner what to do, that's when y'all bump heads like crazy over that. So just don't do it. And when you get with an Aries Taurus cusp, you both are quite grounded, practical, financially sensible. Neither of you needs to get caught up in shallow waters or let your tempers flare too wild, because that will not end well. Keeping a level head will keep your relationship level as well. So yeah, do that. Hey, honey love, so we're back with how Capricorn matches with all signs. And when Capricorn gets with a Taurus, when these two earth signs come together, man, y'all are, when you see the value in a relationship, you are ready to dive in and go full speed ahead as if you have known each other before. Because something that y'all both connect with is that you want higher positions, you want valuable status, you strive for more, and you're willing to put the work in. So you're also willing to put the work in on this relationship, okay? You're both super competitive, so remember that y'all are on the same team so you don't compete against each other. Focus on what you can build together instead of trying to tear each other down, because that's not gonna work. That's when you're gonna have problems. And Capricorn, when you get it with a Taurus, Gemini cusp, there go with the flow energy can make you a little unsettled at first, but it adds spice to your life, so it's never boring. So it's actually kind of cool. Now, if they know how to read the room and read your energy, their go with the flow energy is perfectly timed when you're having rough days. But if you're having a rough day and then they're fucking with you and they don't know how to read your energy, it's all bad for me. Hey, honey love, so we're back with how Capricorn matches with all signs. Happy birthday again, Capricorn. Now, when you get with a Gemini, people on the outside honestly sit back and wonder how the hell y'all got together, what's wrong with y'all, why y'all thought it could work. After you tell them to mind their business, then you can also note that you help them focus and they provide a safe space that allows you to be every single bit of your entire self without judgment. When you're too serious or they're too friendly or distracted, that's when y'all run into problems and you might have to take a break or part ways for good. But in general, y'all can work, okay? Now, Capricorn, when you get with a Gemini, Cancer cusp, you both like to do things a certain way, and you're both providers. So when you have a lane to do what you do without your partner trying to fuck with you or tell you how to do it, and y'all meet each other in the middle, all is well. Again, no bossing each other. Hey, honey love, so we're back with how Capricorn matches with all signs. And when Capricorn gets together with a Cancer, folks love to call y'all the mother and father of the zodiac, but I just like to say that you were made to fit, okay? You're designed to be a team. So when you act accordingly and work together as a team, which is the only way to make the relationship work, might I add, but when you act accordingly and you work together as a team, you are unstoppable, you are untouchable, and you shine in ways that nobody saw coming, that nobody could stop if they wanted to. But when you act from ego, or you do not act as divinely called to act as a team as you are designed to be, then not only is there problems, but what really ends up happening is that you basically end up being regretful of disrespecting the connection and not taking advantage of the opportunity. Hey, honey love, so we're back with how Capricorn matches with all signs. And when Capricorn gets with a Cancer Leo cusp, this relationship is just, it can be so much fun, okay? When you trust each other, you learn that there is more to life than whatever it was that you originally planned before you met them, okay? But without that trust, you lose the energy to really experience the joy of life together and what you both bring to the table. And that's all I really have to say about that. Now, Capricorn, when you get with a Leo, you can cue two songs. You can cue I'll Cover You from Rent, and you can cue Love Don't Cost a Thing by Jennifer Lopez, okay? Because y'all are both more than willing to spoil each other, to provide for each other. But Leo acts from their heart space, okay? It's not just shower me in attention, it's shower me in love and attention. They need to feel real love in order to keep pouring it into you. When they don't feel it anymore, they will go get it from somewhere else, and that's gonna be a problem Hey honey love, so we're back with how Capricorn matches with all signs. And when you get with a Leo Virgo, you appreciate their helpful nature and that the way they live and the way they are pushes you to live in your truth and not in your expectations. They appreciate how reliable you are. So this relationship is really simple. If you continue to be who you presented yourself to be, then all is good. The second that you start being somebody you're not or who they did not meet and fall in love with is when you have problems. Now Capricorn, when you get with your fellow earth sign Virgo, they are your biggest cheerleader and your greatest source of support, okay? There is no question when they are in your corner what you can do and that you have somebody who's got your back and you're grateful and inspired and motivated by that. Keeping that energy will ensure that y'all are never in. But when you lose that energy or you give the impression that you no longer value the relationship, then that is when Virgo doesn't like being taken for granted. So that's when they be out. Hey honey love, so we're back with how Capricorn matches with all signs. And Capricorn, when you get with a Libra or a Virgo Libra cusp, you're motivated and driven on your own, but they're like extra motivation because their internal beauty and external beauty inspires you to want to build a world around them that is just as beautiful as they are, which is so cute. But you have to remember to include them in your plans because if you don't, they will feel like you were trying to tell them how to live or tell them what to do, and they're not going to like that. They will misinterpret your efforts. Now, Capricorn, when you get with a Libra loves being one of two and part of a team, which is really interesting to you because people love to follow them. So you're surprised that they love to follow your lead, but they love having somebody so driven and who's ready to go, and they just roll with you. Now, when y'all work together and do your part, it's all good. When you value each other, it's even better. When somebody feels taken for granted, it's all done. It's a wrap. It's gone. It's so gone. So we're back with how Capricorn matches with all signs. And when Capricorn gets with a Librio or a Libra Scorpio cusp, you're both pioneers with sound reputations and powerful positions, okay? Together you make things happen, but it's always important for you to each have your own lane to work in so you don't step on each other's toes or get on each other's nerves. When things get rough, Librio will make lighthearted jokes to kind of try to reestablish peace and harmony. But if you feel that they're not acting from their genuine heart space or that they're not taking the situation seriously, you won't call them out and there's going to be an argument. And who wants that? Nobody. And love, so we're back with how Capricorn matches with all signs. And when Capricorn gets together with a Scorpio, talk about a power couple, okay? The key word with y'all, though, that actually needs to be focused on more so than the power couple is growth, okay? Not just feeling divinely guided or divinely pushed to consistently grow as a couple like other Capricorn relationships, but it's almost like with y'all, growth is a gift that y'all have as a couple, a divine gift that you have, a God-given gift. Together, whatever you do, whatever you touch, whatever you commit to is destined to grow, including your relationship. So it's not like pressure, it's actually a result of your relationship. This gift is kind of very similar to like Krista from Fern Gully or Poison Ivy in the negative sense. So the good version of y'all, Krista and Fern Gully. The bad version of y'all, Poison Ivy. Need I say more? Hey honey love, so we're back with how Capricorn matches with all signs. And when Capricorn gets with a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp, there is something to be said about the determination y'all have as a couple, because y'all are destined to make it work no matter what. That's not to say that there's no love in the relationship. It is to say that even if love fades, it's going to be hard to decipher why y'all are sticking together. So when y'all are in love, that love is enough to keep y'all together. And if you're not in love anymore, y'all might just still stay together for whatever y'all common goal is, or just to stay together because it's like, we can make it work. We can make it work. So yeah, take that as it applies. And when Capricorn gets with a Sagittarius, this is another situation where it's like growth is inevitable. They learn to grow through you. You learn to stay grounded and rooted in who you are through them. It's never a dull moment as long as y'all respect each other's space. Any last, so we're back with how Capricorn matches with all signs. And when Capricorn gets with a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp, when the birthday crew gets with the birthday crew. um, you find yourself, first of all, you learn a lot in this relationship. You learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot about yourself through your partner. Of course, you end up learning about your partner naturally. But this is all about growth and knowledge. But what it's about even more so is that in this relationship, you find yourself being more motivated by, more inspired and more driven by what motivates you as far as your faith and your beliefs to your core, rather than being motivated by worldly things or by the shallow surface-based shit. It's all about what's underneath the surface. It's about where your true motivations lie. And very similarly to that bringing y'all together, if you believe that it's time to cut the relationship cord, you'll be just as motivated to get out.